I'm Xavia Warner.
I'm Taylor Davis, and you're watching the premiere episode of Late Night Patriot.
Late Night Patriot is Mason's first live stream news and entertainment web program, covering happenings on campus and in the DC area. For our first broadcast, we wanted to give you a sneak peek at what our show is all about, right here on location in downtown DC.
That's right. Each Wednesday, we'll be coming to you live at 10 o'clock p.m. from the Mason Fairfax campus, with on-location segments premiering throughout the fall and the spring. More on that later.
All right, so we're here and you're watching, but what exactly is this show all about?
Late Night is so aptly named because it'll be your late night news and entertainment source. We have a great lineup of diverse segments each week that focus on Mason and the DC metro area, all the while keeping you informed with the latest Patriot news.
It's a beautiful night in DC, and we hope it's a beautiful night wherever you are tuning in. Let's get started. Several thousand Mason students live on campus, but several thousand more choose to live outside the campus with family or friends. While living on campus has lots of benefits, the journey to school can be a monotonous part of a commuter's day. Our commuter segment will offer insights and tips for anything commuter related, with tales of commuter triumphs and failures. This segment is brought to you firsthand by commuters who know the journey from experience. We'll have the latest commuter news and, of course, the inside scoop on all road-related construction.
Up next, we'll hear all about our new Greek life segment with Rodney Lee and Heather Wright.
Hi, I'm Rodney from Alpha Kappa Psi, and I want to introduce our Greek life segment here on Late Night Patriot. From the dudes and skulls to the babes and Chi Omega, from the Latin fraternities like Lambda Theta Phi to the black sororities like Zeta Phi Beta, from the business moguls in Alpha Kappa Psi to the charitable folks in Alpha Phi Omega, there's one thing we have in common, and that's no matter the letters we wear, when you go Greek, you always stand out. Here on Late Night Patriot, Heather Wright from Alpha Phi will be hosting this segment discussing social events, community service, and anything else related to Greek life here at George Mason. Now, let's hear a bit from Heather about Greek life.
Hey everyone, I'm Heather Wright, and I will be your guru for everything Greek related here on the Late Night Patriot this year. School only started 1 month ago, and fraternity and sorority life is already in full swing. Just 2 weeks ago, all 6 Panhellenic sororities welcomed their new members after a long weekend of sorority recruitment, complete with a tornado warning and power outage. Congrats to the members. Great women, go Greek. Also, IFC had their rush the week after, and each fraternity succeeded in getting a new member class. Congrats to you all as well. And this Thursday, September 27th, don't forget to stop by the Corner Pocket for a fall new member mixer. The event is from 5 to 7 and wouldn't be complete without a caramel apple creation station and free play in Corner Pocket. So come enjoy some fall treats and meet new and old members from all of the Greek community. Thanks, George Mason, and tune in again soon for more info on GMU fraternity and sorority life.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to hear about sports, parking, and other exciting stories coming your way later this year. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back.
And Taylor's going to tell us a bit about our sports segment.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know the score of that game that was played today? How about upcoming games? Or what goes on during practice? Or even hear from an athlete firsthand? On our sports segment, we'll have all that and more. We'll be focusing on the various sports that are played at Mason, speaking regularly with athletes and coaches. You can catch all of this here during Late Night Patriot sports segment, premiering later this fall.
Up next, we're back to Rodney with our parking segment.
You hate it, I hate it, we all hate it. It makes us regret that we have a car and wish that there was some way we simply didn't have to put up with parking on campus. In this segment, we'll get the opinions of the student body and their perspective on how parking can be improved here at Mason, as well as the latest parking horror stories that are heard on a regular basis by commuter and off-campus students. More information to come about our parking segment and upcoming shows, so be sure to stay tuned.
We're going to take another short break, but don't go away because we saved the best for last. You're watching Late Night Patriot. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Shane Smith, Executive Editor of Mason Votes, student media's political news outlet. Mason Votes covers both state and national politics. This election is more important than any we have ever seen. Whoever wins this November will have to guide our country through tough times. In order to make an informed decision about whom that should be, we must be educated on the issues and know where each candidate stands. So, if you're interested in political journalism or just want to try it out, I encourage you to apply to be a volunteer reporter, writer, researcher, videographer, or photographer. I don't care what your political leaning is. At the end of the day, we cover the issues. We offer a nonpartisan evaluation and let the facts speak for themselves. The goal of Mason Votes is to act as a space where students like you can come to get educated, share your opinions, and engage in a dialogue over the issues that matter. To find out more on how you can get involved, visit the Office of Student Media in the Hub, formerly known as Sub 2, or visit studentmedia.gmu.edu. And be sure to check out Mason Votes at masonvotes.gmu.edu. No matter who wins this November, we as students and young people must be aware, get educated, and vote.
We're back here in DC on the season premiere of Late Night Patriot. Up next, Taylor has info on one of our more real, down-to-earth segments.
Do you ever see something outrageous at Mason but don't think anyone else does? On MasonFails, we're going to make sure everyone sees it. We'll point out the utterly bizarre, odd, and ridiculous things that lie right below our noses all around campus. Lexy Gibson will give us the real scoop on the oversights, mistakes, and things that make you say, what? All around us. Now the key to this segment is that we rely on you to send us the nonsense. If you see a Mason fail, snap a picture with your smartphone and tweet it to us at Twitter handle L8NightPatriot. Now enough talking about it. Let's hear what Lexy has to say on MasonFails.
Hello, I'm Lexy Gibson. I'm here with MasonFails, brought to you by Late Night Patriot. Now, this is how it's gonna go down on this show right here, MasonFails. What we're gonna do is we see problems around campus and we're gonna point them out to you, our great Masonites. First thing, dining services. What is that? I can't get down with dining services. Okay, let me tell you, one thing that bothers me the most about dining services. They overswipe, they don't listen, and they don't pay attention to you. That's not fair. I only have 72 meal plans a year, and they can't be swiping all crazy and stuff like that. And people that even have freedom, you have to be careful, make sure, monitor, and make sure that you get it. Next thing, Chick-fil-A. Y'all knew I was gonna say something about Chick-fil-A. It's supposed to be bigger, it's supposed to be better. Bigger, it is most definitely. I like the old way, but who's to say? Who am I? I went there earlier today. Tell me why I said, can I have a large fry? They gave me a half a fry. That's not cool. So what do we do about this? We can't be afraid. We have to call the supervisor. We have to tell them and let them know there's a problem, because how would Mason know how to fix it if they don't know what the problem is? They think they're good. I personally don't think so. Next. How about the second thing, the add and drop date to all classes? Okay, people, this is not something good. We need to talk to somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who can talk to somebody that can fix this add drop date. It's way too early. They need to push it back. I myself have struggled with this. Students I know have struggled with this. They need to fix it, okay? We don't have time to understand the curriculum. We think the class is all fun and good. Comes to find out, we don't understand what's going on in the class. Trust me, I took a foreign language in Spanish. Wasn't working out for me, okay? We need to talk to, who do we talk to about that? Who? Does anybody know who we talk to about that? Excuse me. Back to MasonFails. Now we're gonna talk about something that affects every single student here, construction. I've been here since 2009, okay? Senior, holla, but I've been here since 2009. Tell me why they're still building over there, Science and Tech 1. Joshy, can I get a view over there? That's Science and Tech 1, you guys. Or should I say Planetarium Hall, which they decided not to tell old students about. Look at it. Come back, thank you. Tell me why they can build dorms in a matter of months, but they can't figure out how to finish Science and Tech 1. Since I said Planetary Hall, which is the new Science and Tech 1, Mason, stop changing names and not letting other students know. One of my best friends was late to class. 20 minutes, first day of school, trying to find Planetarium Hall. Where'd you think Planetarium Hall is? The little telescope thing, right, Joshie? You thought it was no, it's Science Tech 1. Please fix that, Mason. Okay, this has been Lexy Gibson. I'm done bashing Mason for this episode, but I'll be right back. Please come back, please, Mason students, Masonites, please, please, please send pictures, send something that's wrong that you see in Mason. We'll try to figure it out for you. We'll make sure it's most definitely broadcast. I'm Lexy Gibson. That's all for today. See you next time. Smooches.
Well, it's been a great night here in DC.
We hope you've enjoyed hearing a bit about what's coming up this season on Late Night Patriot. We can't wait to bring all of you at Mason the latest in news and entertainment that matters to you.
From our nation's capital, I'm Xavia Warner.
And I'm Taylor Davis.
From all of us at Late Night Patriot, thanks for watching and thanks for making history with us.